very careful about who you put in your fantasy team this campaign, won't you? Lots of red cards and yellow cards being racked up, I think. And it will change the dynamic of the game the longer it goes on with the added time. If you had players being sent off, it's going to be even more tiring for the players.
I don't think that last one was anything to do with any rule change or anything. That was just a stupid tackle from the player trying to get back. We've all done it.
Kovacic. He's a bit behind Haaland, dealt with well. And Gabriel, and then Arsenal look to break. This is Timber. Ødegaard, so consistent last season. Saka, he had a terrific campaign. Spreads the ball to Jurrien Timber. Checks back and finds Rice. This is Partey. Martinelli's gone on the other side for a moment. Partey, Ødegaard, it's behind Martinelli. The idea was right from Arsenal. It's good, quick tempo to that play.
They've got themselves in the game now. They're actually finding a few passes. Just learn quite quickly when these yellow cards flying around.
They have been told to leave the ball in those circumstances. When the free kick has been given away, when the ball's gone out of play, leave the ball. That's been the instruction from the officials that have gone to visit them in the training grounds. I suppose it's a good bit of practice for these two teams, isn't it? Because this is a game which, although it has been called the first final of the season by Pep Guardiola, it isn't always taken as seriously as next weekend when the Premier League starts.
Tell me Pep didn't call it that, did he?
2018.
Wow. But the thing is with it, Sam, if the referees are consistent with it, then it'll work. If they're not, then that's where it falls down. So it's up to the referees. Stuart Atwell's doing a good job with it. If that's the
interception was from Jurrien Timber.
Well, the midfield was sparse then. Partey was left on his own, who's outnumbered. Declan Rice finding himself on the halfway line on that far side, and he just got caught out a little bit.
Rice was convinced to join the Arsenal project because of the vision that he was sold by Mikel Arteta. I believe that they can compete for top honours. They've got to compete with top players here as this ball comes into the box from Julian Alvarez. In towards Haaland, it's pushed into the air. Rodri was there as well. Ramsdale was alert. It was John Stones who got the final. Andy Nketiah sitting on the bench today, be chomping at the bit to try and get a run out. He hasn't scored a goal for Arsenal since January. Foden, rolling Thomas Partey, dragging City up the pitch. And the ball was cut out initially by Tierney. Palmer's got it back again. It's Cole Palmer! We have liftoff in the Community Shield. One of Manchester City's and England's most precocious talents puts Pep Guardiola's team in the lead. It's a sumptuous finish. Chances have been few and far between. It was always going to take... Tierney needs a decent cross. Reaches Vieira. Teases it back in towards that far post. Partey was coming in underneath it. There is a collision of heads here. Immediately the referee asked for attention for Kyle Walker.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nasty one, this. There it goes. Right on the back of the head.
The medical staff are able to be given the room of doing their job. There's a suspected head injury for both Kyle Walker and It's a good idea for those watching the sport from the sidelines, whether it's at grassroots or at elite level, to keep an eye on players who have been involved in collisions like that, because symptoms can develop later on. Partey, Ødegaard, Smith Rowe, back to Vieira, White's on the outside of him. And there's 4 or 5 waiting in the centre. It's a corner in the last few seconds of the game for Arsenal. City want to hold firm. We're about to reach 100 minutes at Wembley. Saka to take the corner. Smith Rowe has moved into an advanced position. They're queuing up on the edge of the penalty area. 100 minutes are up at Wembley. Crowding around the goalkeeper too. Needs a good pinpoint delivery from Bukayo Saka. It's right under that near post and it's fisted away. Comes back to him again. Trossard. Still Trossard. Goal deflection in! Arsenal's top scorer in pre-season has rescued them in the Community Shield. This team determined to prove that